from Dallas, Texas. Welcome to This Week at Champion, hosted by Elvis Anderson and Anthony Manzo.
Hello there. Hi. Welcome to another episode of This Week at Champion. I am Elvis Anderson alongside
Anthony Manzo.
I like to call him Work Boots. Let's get into today's top story, Mr. Manzo.
Well,
what do you have for the viewers at home?
We have some amazing news. And I'm going to put it in the form of a question, but is the freight and trucking business finally starting to show signs of recovery from a post-pandemic malaise?
Yes.
Very simple answer, yes. Great indicators are showing us that the truck lead spot rules are actually less, not including, what am I looking for? Not including fuel prices, are actually up over 13%.
Okay, I like it.
And another thing, tender volume is actually up over 7% since the start of the year. So I think, Elvis, we are really moving in the right direction.
Right.
You know, where we've talked to a lot of people in the transportation industry, and they've been a little worried, and, you know, getting a little, maybe not the type of checks that they were looking for, but I think now we're actually starting to see a rise.
Right.
And we're starting to move forward. So I see nothing but really just blue skies ahead, and I'm really excited for the trucking industry. So, guys, let's make this happen.
Yes.
And I'm ready for this.
Well, and what it looks like is, you know, we're seeing, diesel prices are leveling. It looks like we're seeing a little bit of stability in the bulk freight space, which is nice because this was obviously a big time problem coming out of the pandemic.
Oh, yes.
Those problems were documented often
and everywhere. Well. So we are moving forward and looking for some good times ahead.
Okay, good to hear.
Yes, sir.
Let's keep it moving. Let's keep this one in-house. We're going to do a quick intern report. A lot of interesting activity happened. You know, a big thing here at Champion Equipment Finance is education, all right? And we practice what we preach, right? We're students of the industry and always learning. So I want to give a big thanks to a former intern of mine, Mark Teague, and also Lauren Requarth. These two absolute superstars gave up some time out of their day to talk to our interns about marketing, public relations, and, you know, what they can do to be successsul, which is absolutely huge here.
It's really nice of them, by the way.
It is.
Did they actually like you, or did you have to pay them?
I paid.
Okay, fair enough. I get it. Let's be honest.
And another thing that the interns are working on along those same lines is we have another feature that you can also see on our YouTube questions. It's our 22 Questions podcast.
Is it 22 or 20?
It's 22.
Oh, so it's 22, not like 20. It's 22.
Like
Chuck Woolery. Remember we back in 2 and 2?
2 and 2.
Yes,
that's right.
Emmett Smith.
Emmett Smith. They're going to Pensacola, Florida. Hey, a Gator. My favorite Gator of all time.
Yeah, the only Gator we all love. Well, and plus Pete Alonso from the Metsies. But yes,
But 22 Questions, you can check it out. And big thanks to the folks over at Legacy Homebuyers for being our guest on our 22 Questions podcast.
That was great, by the way.
Nice conversation.
Really nice conversation.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I just watched it yesterday, and really informative. And actually surprising how much I really enjoyed it.
Right,
so,
and the purpose of the show is to go out and talk to like-minded professionals, not necessarily in our industry, but people that that we align with, admire, and want to learn from. And so that's what it's all about. And so happy to do it. Yeah. Let's keep it going as we just absolutely fly into the weekend with our sports report. Here we go. Hey, I'm going to let you take this one because I know you are all over the happenings at the All England Club.
All England Club, again, still waiting to get my membership back. But it's coming, and it should be. Obviously, they're going to probably wait till the end of the tournament, but I'm going to be back in. I'm hoping on Monday once the ladies and gentlemen's wrap up. But just to give everyone a live update, right now we are literally in the gentlemen's semifinals with Novak Djokovic and Mr. Sinner out of Italy. We are up 2 sets to love and tied 4-4 in the fourth. In the third. In the third. And look, I mean, I don't know what's going on with this guy Sinner out of Italy, but like, really, should he maybe go back to the Papal State in Rome and ask for a little bit of forgiveness? I mean, the name Sinner.
Forgive me, Father.
Forgive me, Father, for I am a sinner. Yeah, let's move on to that. And you know, I know you've got a couple things maybe in the sports world you might want to talk about today. Sure. You know, we've got a lot of things happening this weekend. Nothing incredibly monumental. Yeah. Obviously, just the All England Club. But what do we got there
we also, you know, we've got a couple of tune-up events because we have the British Open happening next week.
Yes, sir.
But you know, this is one of those rare weeks on the PGA Tour where there are two events.
Two events.
Okay, that's the theme for today. Two. And we've got we're playing in Scotland, and then we're also playing in Barbasol. I want everybody to keep their eye on Vincent Norrman out of Sweden. He's a Florida State Seminole.
Unbelievable. Yesterday, you were telling me about him yesterday.
That's right.
And his story, which is fantastic. And remember, you know, who doesn't love to golf in Scotland?
No, I mean, it's good stuff.
I mean, I'm not even going to try and do the accent, but I spent some time in Scotland and was blessed with the opportunity to actually play around in Scotland. Yeah. Wow, what an amazing...
The home of golf.
Yeah, the home of golf. I mean, you know, and if anyone doesn't know this, I don't know if you know this, as the major golfer you are.
Oh, this is breaking news.
Breaking news. In a fifth of Scotch.
That's right.
There are 18 shots.
I know where you're going. Yeah.
Hence why they have 18 holes of golf.
And there you
One shot per hole.
Keeping it moving. Let's go into another favorite segment, the Foodie Focus.
Foodie Focus.
This is a little segment where we like to highlight and pay our respects to good restaurants in and around town. And we're going to keep this one really close because this place is practically right across the street.
What do we got today, Elvis?
We are going with 1050 Barbecue.
You know, wow, 1050 Barbecue.
Listen, hey, Ray Charles could find a good barbecue place in Texas, but this one's pretty dang good.
Yeah, I would say so too. You know, I've been there a number of times. Not only is the barbecue really a top-notch barbecue, they have an amazing liquor selection and really good people. And great people to mix the cocktails.
That's
I mean, obviously, I'm not looking for a mixed cocktail. Basically, give me some great bourbon, neat, and some good barbecue, and maybe a beer on the side. But let me tell you, their brisket is out of this world.
That certainly goes good with brisket. Hey, that's it. Hey, you guys have a fantastic weekend. Wow, we got the Wimbledon, we got the women's singles final tomorrow, and we've got the men's
on Sunday. And not only that, we're actually going to be going to Fort Worth today.
Head to the Fort Worth. We're going to the Toe Show.
To the Toe Show in Fort Worth.
Home.
And maybe Elvis will not be burning down the Brazilian forest after today.
Thanks for watching.
Guys, have a great week.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Peace.